afternoon, everybody. Welcome again to the Casual Report. Your host, JT, joined by, he's only from Wales, Rob Williams. Rob, how are you, mate? It says Danzo. Let me change that for you, bud. How are you doing?
It's alright. I mean, I quite like being called Dan.
I might leave it there then if it feel good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I can.
Not that one either. Where is it? Please be that one. That's my one. God, what's going on here? Right.
Friday.
I'll change it back and then I'll change that to Rob, mate. Rob.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm good.
What have you been up to, mate?
Well, I don't know if you've watched it. I'm assuming you have because it's all anyone seems to
I know
be
what you're gonna
talking
say.
about at the moment.
I know what you're gonna say.
Squid Game.
Yes. How are you finding it, mate?
Love it. At first, I wasn't quite on board because I
Same.
was sort of watching it without me, and I was like, oh, yeah, not so bad. And then it got to like end of episode 2.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, man. But then I love the red light, green light bit. I fucking love that bit. It's so well shot and well done.
It is
Have you
good.
finished it yet?
No, we are on the final episode now.
How many episodes are there?
9.
We're on 5.
Everyone watched 5.
I'm getting a nod, so I think it's 5 or 6. It's just kicked off. There's a Trouble in Paradise with the red people. I can't remember what they're called. But I enjoy it a lot, and I mean, the trope of rich people taking a piss out of commoners with fucking nonsense like this, like it was like Battle Royale's a thing ish, and you've got Hunger Games is ish, and that Maze Runner thing and shit like that.
I got like some strong battle royale vibes. I mean, I love that film.
Yeah, it's great.
So good.
It's great. But yeah, this is really cool. Like you, I wasn't sold
so good.
on the first one. Not that I wasn't sold. I was like, I don't know. Whatever.
No, yeah. No, you like I was kind of the same. The first one, I was like, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, seems all right. But you could tell it was like a building episode. And same with the second episode. Again, was a bit more of the build, but you were getting a lot more from it, and it was like, okay, this is looking good now. And then it was just like, bam, episode 3.
No, whack. It's like, okay, I'm in. We're here. We are.
Yeah, it's like it was a bit like how can I put it? Like, a bit like how Invincible had that first episode where the whole way through
it was like, oh, this is fine, and then last 2 minutes.
Just
it's like, okay, all right. Sorry.
But yeah,
I still not finished that. I need to go back and finish it.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Actually sacrilegious, mate. You know what I mean? But have you been playing any games, mate? That's what I want to know.
Just Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. I know Ryan's going to be happy with you. I know Tom's going to be happy with you. And there's a few others
to the party.
Yeah. Have you played it before? You've recently started back up.
Yeah, I tried to play it like not long ago. Unfortunately, it was a case of the people that I knew that were or wanted to play it didn't really. They're pretty much the same. Didn't have as much free time as me.
Yeah.
Or we just weren't quite on the same times, so it just didn't quite work out. So I got rid. Then
Laura's piped up.
Well, yeah, Laura's just like, well, it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, it is on Game Pass.
Well, I mean, we started out first just on the little free serve bit that it has, which was all good.
Yeah,
it was enough to get you, literally, to hook you in.
Yeah, that's how we get. Yeah, it's just enough, and then it's like, Gibbo, my man, how are we? Ryan's here playing Destiny with 8 people.
I was going to say,
sort your life out, mate.
But I've already told Ryan today at work. I was like, well, we're going to do a raid. It's going to happen.
Have you done a raid yet?
No, we've done the strikes in some of the dungeons, but I'm still only at like 1270.
Yeah, I mean,
1274. So I'm like, I kind of want to be a bit heavier first.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's a weird thing because the assumption is most people that don't play it just assume that it's dead, and it isn't, because there's always you can always find someone, and there's like random people play it. Like I was talking to Sophie at work, Jack's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not gonna say his surname, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, and I was just talking to me, and I'm like, oh, I slept like 4 o'clock in the morning doing what? I'm like, what? I did not expect that. I did not expect it to be. Like, by all means, yeah, but you know.
It is going.
Yeah.
It is going strong.
It plays well as well.
I'm so surprised. Yeah. Like, it still holds up really well.
And it is
like, for what it is.
Destiny 2's 4 years old now, is it? I want to check.
They're about
2016,
to
I think. 2017. Thank you. In the Cosmodrome doing bounties with 5 randomers. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad you're having a good time, right?
Yeah, that's literally.
Is that the first bit?
Yeah, it's literally
Like the
half the
main-
time I did for a while.
Right,
Yeah, but
okay.
yeah, eight people in work now that we're
Right, okay. Is that including me? Because I've been on it and I've been chilling.
I'm assuming so.
I've been shooting people in the face. I've been having a great time. I've not played it for a while though. Do you know what I mean?
I wasn't on it last night, and Law was. And
Law was on it
Tom
every night.
Well, Tom jumped in for a little bit.
Yeah, he said he just jumped and did his widget.
It just literally, popped in, did a dance at her, showed off his little Wayfarer, and then just buggered off.
It's like, in a bit.
It was just sort of like, check out my shit, and then went. Yeah,
Okay.
it was good fun.
Bloody hell. But you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Are you working towards the Witch Queen, which is apparently a male?
Well, that's it. Like, that comes out. Is it next February?
I want to say it is
Something like
February, but I can't remember. There's been too much shit's come out today. It's blown me head off.
So at the moment, I'm a bit like. I mean, because I'm having to play on the PlayStation if I'm playing.
Yeah,
more, so I've had to pay.
You've had
Yeah.
to pay. I'd be fuming.
Yeah. So, like, to be fair, I didn't have the cash. Law literally was that intent on playing the game. She was like,
You're
"It's
right.
cool."
You will play this with me.
She was like,
I'm going to buy it for you.
She was like, I'll spot you until next month. So I was like, right, off we go.
And then there you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Moved
GG.
out.
See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Buzzing,
£70
mate.
later.
Yeah, but I'm tremendous, mate. Sorry, I've just seen your message. You been up to else, or is it just Squid Game and Destiny 2 and work and sleep?
Literally. Yeah,
Pretty much
it's
it.
literally it.
Mate,
Oh, well, and of course I wasn't on Thursday because
Tuesday.
it was the other half. Sorry, yeah, and Thursday.
And
'cause it was the
You've
other
not
half's
been on for a
birthday.
week, by the way. A week.
I know, it has literally
I've just
been a
clicked
week.
then. I've just. Yes.
Yeah, it was my other half's birthday, and then unfortunately I was under the weather on
Yeah,
Tuesday as well.
So you're feeling a bit better now, as long as you're
Yeah, I am
buzzing.
good. I'm good in the hood.
good enough, mate. That's it. That'll do us, mate. Rob, that's me.
What you been doing? Go on.
Well, lad. Like I say, you and Jan were both off Tuesday, so I just played Rocket League for a bit. I had a good time. I was winding people up because I got ranked, and I just. It's not that I don't want to win; I just don't care. And I'm just like, whatever.
Are you there just to ruin other people's day?
No, I'm not a bad player by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't go and like, I want to be grand champion and all this. I had a good time. I just like winding people up, and people get fuming and stuff. But stir the pot a bit, because you know what ranked plays like on quite a lot of video games, especially popular ones. So you get a bit of, you know what I mean? A little bit of that on what was it, Tuesday. Also, the Nintendo Direct, which will. Have you caught up on it? Have you seen any of it?
I've seen bits.
Bits of it.
So...
Yeah. I'll take bits of it, mate. We're watching it, and 3 things shadow dropped, which I needed, and I was like, right, bang, straight in there. So obviously,
some of the things I think I saw was Bayonetta 3.
for yeah.
Something I called, I still can't believe I called it. N64 games coming to Switch Online before Advance. Although I didn't see Sega Genesis games coming.
No, that was weird. I mean, there was that controller and there was rumblings, but it was a toss between are they going to carry on with the consoles, are they going to like zigzag to Game Boy and then back, and then to Game Boy Advance and then back, and then whatever. But
it could be a case.
You're buzzing, man.
Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to just playing Ocarina of Time.
Aren't we all?
again and again, and then just
And
get
again.
angry at Water Temple.
Oh,
as
fucking
I
Water
always do.
Temple is a joke, mate.
Every time I just get angry at it, and I'm just like, I'll come back to that, and then 10 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, that's it. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yep. It's easy if you know how, mate. Yeah, so watching it and like 3 things shadow dropped, I was like, yes, and yes. So Castlevania Advance, which has been fucking the worst kept secret in the world. But finally it was like, yep, it's out today, it's in a bit. 1 minute past 12, I was there with my fucking bank card, mate. Come on, download it. Got it, mate. I wanted to go in chronological order, but Araya of Sorrow is so good, I had to do that one first. So I've been playing that, it's very good. They still hold up, by the way, all of them. And it's nice to see Dracula X on there, which is fucking hard as shit, mate. You played that one?
No, that's the one I haven't gone with yet, but I'll give it a try.
It's Rondo of Blood, it's a remake. It's the SNES hang on. Yeah, I think Dracula X is the SNES version of Rondo of Blood, which is the PC Engine game, which was the prequel to Symphony of the Night. I think. I don't know, but it's great.
I think, didn't it have, I think it's got Bloodlines in there as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Bloodlines is on the Genesis Switch Online thing. It's not on the Advanced Collection.
Yes, that was it, yes.
Yeah.
So I was trying, I knew it was coming.
Yeah,
but
you knew. Mate, I thought you straight away when that game was dropped.
That was one of the first things I clocked. And
I was like, Rob's going to be a very happy man. He's going to upgrade his Nintendo Switch Online subscription if he hasn't already got it. I'm not sure if you've got it. I can't remember.
I've got the SNES and NES ones.
Yeah. So is that enough to bump your subscription up to the next level to play Castlevania? Mate,
I'll pay extra. Yeah, I've got to pay extra.
Depends how much it's going to be. Yeah, and them controllers, man.
Well, I mean, I'm on the Switch Lite, aren't I? So.
Well, you don't give a shit. You can still sync the controller up and kickstand it, mate. You do whatever you need to do.
I quite like just having it as the handheld. To be fair,
I play mostly handheld. To be fair as well. Yeah. So Castlevania, and ActRaiser Renaissance. What the fuck did that come from? ActRaiser is one of my favourite games on the SNES, and I was like, and I knew it straight away. Second one, it said a classic returns in the fucking zoomy, twisty camera. I was like, this is fucking ActRaiser, and I'm buying it straight away. And it still dropped. I was like, it's another fucking 15, 20 quid. I can't remember how much it was. I had points as well, so I didn't pay the full whack for it.
I was going to say at the moment, it's just sounding like you've just sort of been like, put the wallet, just go to put the wallet away. And no, back again.
Yeah. But that, at first impression, it doesn't leave a good first impression at all, that game. It just looks a bit weird. But once you get going and you get to like the God game bits, after the side-scrolly bits, it's good. It is very good. And there's new bits as well, but I've not played it for about a million years, so I couldn't tell you which bits are new, which bits are remade, so it feels fresh. But the side-scrolling, because I'm playing Castlevania as well, and there's just no comparison, to be honest. When it comes to the side-scrolly actiony bits, but the God game bits very interesting. And Yoko Taro's new game, that card game, is very interesting.
Yeah.
It is very interesting. I knew it'd be quite intriguing because it is Yoko Taro, but do you know what I mean? I was a bit like trepidatious of the whole card gameplay thing, but playing it's just like a turn-based JRPG that's told through cards. And I'm like, okay, I'm in. So,
sounds good.
Yeah, and it's a budget price. It's only 25 quid as well, I think. So that's out next month, I think. Well, no, it's November, I think. Was it October? I can't remember. And like you say, it's a quick game and watching that. And Rob, do you know who Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats are?
Say again, sorry.
Do you know who Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats, the band?
No.
Excuse me. Their new track is fucking sublime, and it's just, I couldn't believe it when I was listening to it. It sounded like Motown, but like a new age kind of Motown, but is fronted by a Caucasian dude with a beard and a hat. But I mean, mate. But yeah, I'm trying to
for that.
Voice of course, yeah. No, I've seen them twice. I saw them in Dublin. I was buzzing.
Yeah, you'll have to send me a.
I will
thing
link
later.
you all
I
day
will.
long, mate.
I'm always happy to listen
Voice
to
of
new
Cards.
music.
Yeah, Voice of Cards is out 28th of October. So there you go. Rob, do you have anything to add?
Jam's a gimp.
Jam is a gimp. He's inbound-ish. But while we're waiting for Jam to come and tell us that he's been playing Rocket League all weekend, should we crack on?
Go on then.
I had birthdays first. A big show today
Oh.
because we're quite packed. I may have missed a bit. If I've missed something, I'm sorry. So happy birthday, Silent Hill 2. It's 20 years old this week.
Ah,
Can you believe it?
2. I'm trying to think. 2 was the one where.
2 is the best one.
Yeah, I think like one of the secret endings was you find out that the whole thing's been orchestrated by a
Dude.
Shiba dog.
Dude. Spoilers,
Sorry,
but yeah.
spoilers.
Spoilers, but yeah. I might have to change the camera.
I mean, it's like.
It's been 20 years, but you know,
Yeah,
you know
I
what
mean,
people are like. Just chill out a bit, yeah. We're chilling with the spoilers, mate.
But yeah,
But yeah, James Sunderland, and it's a great game. I'm not going to spoil anything because it is fantastic. And also, speaking of the Nintendo 64, that is 25 years old. I think it was yesterday or the day before.
what a console it was.
That was a time. I remember. I was like, I played Mario Kart 64. I was like, what are they in 64? My uncle was like, "Oh, get a PlayStation." So I got a So I compromised and got a PlayStation. I don't regret my decision or anything, but I'm just a bit annoyed. I'm still a bit annoyed. But
I see. I was lucky. I had a sister, and
Uh-huh.
my sister wanted the N64.
Mhm.
I wanted both, so I went with the PlayStation. So
And
we
then you
had
play.
both.
You sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, so I mean, like, I'd play the PlayStation, vice versa, and it works pretty well.
Yeah, as you do, mate, as you do. So happy birthday to those. I also have, Rob, scores on
yes.
the doors, mate. Now, today is the release of that cool looking Hot Wheels game that looks really, really good for some reason. I mean that with the greatest of respects. Have you seen Hot Wheels Unleashed?
Do you know what? I think I have, but I
Yeah,
can't
it
quite
looks
call it out.
phenomenal, mate. I gotta be honest with you. And the reviews are out, sitting at Metacritic, 24 critic reviews. What are you saying? What do you reckon the needles sitting?
I don't think it's going to be anything outstanding. I'm going to say probably about 72.
You're all very close, mate. It's 76, which means it's
Yeah.
green, which is good. People put
Still
too
not
much.
bad.
People put too much pump into Metacritic reviews, and I just think, just people put scores on things, and it annoys me because people don't read what the person has to say. They just look at the score and just make their own assumption of how they feel about it. It's what I feel. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey,
I mean,
should we crack on?
yeah, I was going to say, to be fair, like anything that I normally see for it, don't get me wrong, I'll read them. I'll read the
Oh,
reviews
yeah,
half
yeah.
the time. If I think it's going to be good, I'll just pay it.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
give it a go
you
anyway.
can make your own mind up, but I quite like to see what people think about it and what people sort of don't like about things before. But I'll,
Yeah.
if I want to play something, I'll buy it. If I have to wait for a sale or whatever, I'll just get it. We don't care, mate.
Literally. I mean, and Game Pass.
Exactly. Buzzing. But reviews, Finger Guns, give it a 10. I think they work in 10s. I'm not sure if they do percentages. Let me just go on the website and check. It's a bloody big review. I can't find the number. We'll just say a 10. So, gentleman says, Hot Wheels unleashes how you make a toys to life video game. Milestone have taken some of the finest collectibles and made them photorealistic, unleashing them on racetracks that will blow your mind with a level of detail and craziness in equal measure. Exemplifying the kart racer genre, it is the natural progression of why we fall in love with this type of racing game over and over. This is a love letter to both Hot Wheels and arcade racing games. Or arcade racing fans, I should say. Big words there, mate. That's in that gentleman's Game of the Year conversation already.
Strong.
Yeah. God is a Geek, 9 out of 10. Not only a blast of die-cast nostalgia, but a brilliant arcade racer to boot with superb customization options. Nice. Digital trends, not as favourable. Said, outside of its stunning visuals, Hot Wheels unleashes a toothless toothless kart racer, relying too heavily on nostalgia goggles and the Hot Wheels brand to carry it instead of the solid ideas that end up hardly being implemented. What players get with the Hot Wheels Unleashed is the same experience I had with many of my Hot Wheels as a child. I was entertained for a few hours, then grew bored and tossed it in the box. That is not to say that I didn't have fun with the game. Those few hours were full of spectacle because it's simply impossible to not get caught up in the game's sights and sounds. Eventually, though, it's going to take more than racing a hot dog car and a strip of vinyl track to keep me interested. Not sure what this person was expecting from a Hot Wheels game, but I appreciate the points he's making there. Rob, do you think you'll get this game?
I probably won't go out of my way for it.
I'm the same. I'm exactly the same.
I'm intrigued by it, and yeah, I probably will be like, buzzing once I've had a go, but I'm not going to go out day one on it.
Exactly. I think I'm the same. It looks great, and I'm sure a few of us turn it on and have a quick go, or we'll have a go. I'm sure we'll have a blast, but I don't think it's... I mean, it looks great. I was just going to say that. Another score on the door for you, Robert.
Yes.
The website's crashed.
Sound.
Metacritic has crashed. It's just a big M logo. That's what's going on here. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania.
Okay.
Are you a Monkey Ball fan? This is out tomorrow. No, it's not. It's out next week. It's out soon.
Again, it's one of those that, I mean, I will happily play it, but I'm not paying full price.
You ain't paying full price for this shit, mate. At all. So, Banana Mania is, I want to say, a sort of mashup of quite a few of them from the past. I want to say that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Oh, the Ultimate Super Monkey Ball experience, more than 300 stages from Super Monkey Ball, Monkey Ball 2, Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, Go Bananas, and 12 fun. Yeah, so it's it's an amalgamation, if you will, or a greatest hits. Yeah. And I've seen on Twitter there's some Super Monkey Ball diehards that have said it sort of leans away from the how the first two play, which is what I think they all wanted. But it's sitting at 80 on Metacritic from 21 reviews, which isn't too bad. It's not a bad score at all.
No, I've seen plenty of worse scores.
I've seen a lot of worse scores. There's 39 worse scores, mate, to be fair. So GameSpeak gave it a 10. It said, yes, Banana Mania is essentially just the kind of Super Monkey Ball game that you'd expect. I just didn't realise how much I missed this series. The single player levels present a challenging and creative experience, while the minigame offerings make this collection essential to anyone who likes to play local multiplayer, which I'm all for. I'm not sure about you, mate.
I always love a good multiplayer in general.
Yeah, Digital Trends again. Back here with another shoddy. I'm sure the review's fine, but a shoddy's not a 6 out of 10 is not a bad score by any stretch. And I'm not sure if they work in 5, so that could be different. They do work in 5, so it is a 3 out of 5, not a 6 out of 10. Which they're the same scores. They're not the same. There's more variation at a 3 out of 5 and as a 60. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
I've got rid of it. Oh god. It says Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania should include every fan's love about the series, skill-based difficulty, great music, fun mini games, and excellent replayability with a good group of buddies by your side. Unfortunately, this collection feels like a rushed remake that throws out the precise controls and stellar music of the original titles. The charm and fun gameplay of the original games are still there, but this remake doesn't feel like much of an improvement over the classics. Classics is a push. Well, first two are good, very good, but then after that, it rolls off the edge, if you know what I'm saying. Pun intended, thank you very much. I'll be here all week. That's all I've got for the scores on the doors, mate. I know the answer to this question, I'm going to ask you anyway. Will you buy any of those games day one?
No.
Me neither. I don't think I will either. Excuse me.
Not my sort of jam. But I'd still give them a bash.
I appreciate them. If you put them in front of me, I'd play them, but I'm good. Jam's inbound. Just in time, I can ask him about the shit. Are you coming on or what? I'm gonna ring him. and change the thing. Give it a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
you've swapped around. I'm fuming. James,
Ring.
I can't hear you.
Why?
You
can't hear me.
I can't. What are you saying? I can't hear. Can anyone hear Jam in the chat?
Yes, they can, because I can hear me in the chat.
No, you can't. I can't hear you, mate. James, you're just in time. We just did the spiel. This is the part where I tell you what you've been up to, and you tell me I've been playing Rocket League and I've watched. What have you been up to, mate?
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank. I was Ratchet and Clank.
Played it for like 7 hours yesterday.
Is it rubbish then?
No, it was really good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna borrow it me when
I'll borrow it. I'll borrow it you and learn you how to play it.
Borrow it me.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank really.
Buzzing, mate.
Also,
you watching Squid Game? Quick.
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. Go on.
I presume that's like a battle royale type thing, right?
Yeah, that's unfortunately, it's not a Splatoon film or series, which is quite disappointing.
You can dream.
I tell you what I have watched and finally completed.
I'm very interested to hear this.
It's taken 15 long years.
What is it? Right, go on.
TV show.
Is it Game of Thrones?
He won't never watch that. Don't even go there.
Supernatural.
Oh. Right, go
to
on.
be fair, I still haven't finished it yet.
I mean,
I fell off at season 5, as you know, Jam. Go on.
Season 6 and 7 is the ones you're like, but 8 to like 15, like OG, and it ends really, really well.
Yeah.
I'll have to give it another bash.
Really good send off. If you're not too sure, like, I must have watched season 14 maybe like a year, 18 months ago, and I've done season 15 in like 4 days. So, and I was still like, what happened there? I thought they were dead. I thought they were alive, because everyone comes back and forwards from death and stuff like that. So, but yeah, if you really want to get, if you do want to, you got to power through from like at least season like 10 onwards if you've not seen it already. If you have seen it already,
right?
Or just go the whole thing and do 1 to 15, 340 odd episodes, whatever it is.
300.
Worth it.
Oh, come on.
If you did 8 hours a day, it'd take you 10 weeks. Something like that.
Yeah, it actually would.
But it's the ending's sick.
I'm glad you had a good time. Is there going to be a spin-off? Because there's usually a spin-off when a show is popular.
Apparently, yeah. They tried to do it a while back, like a few years ago. You saw the seasons with, can't remember the names, like the mother and daughter. And they had the Roadhouse. You saw it. It's the season 4.
Oh, yeah. No, I know which ones you're on about.
There was going to be, they was going to do a spin-off with them. But I think Jensen Ackles and Eric Kripke, so Eric Kripke's the creator of Supernatural, isn't he? And Jensen Ackles apparently are doing and have accepted and finalized a script for Dean and Sam's parents when they were younger. And they're going to call it the Winchesters or something like that. Who knows if it'll get made or not, but...
Is that something you want to see? Or do you not care?
I think Supernatural's so long and it's so in depth with everything anyway. I think we got most of that anyway.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be upset if it didn't happen, but I'd probably watch it if it did.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, because what I did, season 5 just killed me off. I was like, I don't like this.
It was 6 that killed John, trust me.
There was Paris Hilton in it.
I can't remember. Well, that's the House of Wax.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
That one annoyed me. I was like, I can't watch
it. Sam was Lucifer.
No, yeah, Lucifer. He just killed all them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was fucking shit, mate.
Yeah,
I was fuming.
that was around the time I fell off as well, actually.
I was like, no.
But, yeah, Power Through 6 is a bit of rubbish. I can't even remember what happened in 6. It's just made me thinking this is rubbish. 7 picks up a bit, but then 8 onwards is just like back to like OG.
Actually, pretty good. Or was it season 6? I know the one I got to was the one where they meet the writer.
Yeah, that's I think that's 6 or 7.
Clue. I've no idea. I'm glad you're
But, yeah,
Ryan's
but
feeling.
that's like him. He becomes a massive integral part to Supernatural.
Because he's the writer, right?
Yeah, I can't say anything, but
He writes it down.
Right. Ryan, have you finished Supernatural? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Right.
Probably. I would have thought so if it's his favourite show.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. See, Ryan's got taste, but it's. I mean, I don't know if you agree, Ryan, but 6 and 7 was a bit. 7 was Leviathans. I can't remember what 6 was. Oh, I think 6 Dean was in Purgatory, maybe.
I remember that.
I don't know. Maybe that's 5. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Soulless Sam. Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah.
Cool. I may jump back. I really enjoyed 1 to 4. Like really. Because Ruby and the Crossroad Demon and all that shit was great.
Yeah.
But,
if you, it's like The Office, but
it's not as good as Office.
It's not. But I mean, it's like the first few episodes. The first episode of The Office. That's like the 6th and 7th season of.
Yeah, and you got like the second episode of The Office is like this should not have aired.
Yeah,
you need to like get through them seasons, just so you understand 8 onwards. But yeah, but really, really good. I recommend you get back into it if it's something you want to do.
Buzzing. James.
Yes.
I have an image I want you to look at. You've seen it, I think. I'm pretty sure I sent it you, and we discussed it. I'm pretty sure we did. Where's the thing? The Last of Us TV show has got its first sneak peek pic.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this, Rob? I'll show everybody now on the screen. There we go. In a second, boom. Joel and Ellie. Or, I forgot the fucking guy's name. Well, I can't remember his name.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Don't ask me to remember the girl's name, but she was in Game of Thrones. What do you think of that?
Maisie Richardson.
That sounds right, Rob. I'll give you that. What do you think of that image?
No, actually, no. I think her name's Maisie. Yeah.
Maisie Williams is that's Arya Stark. That's not Arya Stark in Last of Us.
Which one is it?
I don't know because I've never seen Game of Thrones.
It's not Maisie Williams. It's the other one.
Sophie Turner.
It's not Sophie Turner.
She's an X-Men. They're the only 2 people I could probably name.
I bet you can name another one.
I was introduced to in Game of Thrones.
Emilia Clarke, Jam.
It's not Emilia Clarke.
No,
I
but
knew
I'm saying.
Emilia Clarke before.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
Probably did.
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. No, you knew him before as well.
Why have I
Peter
clicked on?
Dinklage is in Elf.
He's in fucking that shit film you like.
Pixels is now.
That's the one.
Pixels is great. I would have you say nothing about that film.
Bella Ramsey is the person.
Oh yeah.
How do we? What do you reckon to that image? Just like a sneak peek.
Looks good.
I knew I knew him. The guy
as well, like they've nailed it on the back as well. Like, even
you can.
his back shots.
I can show somebody who not interested in Last of Us, and I show it them and like, have you seen this? And they say, "Oh, that's Last of Us." They would. I know they would. The guy that does the voice for Tommy is in this, by the way. It doesn't play Tommy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Jeffrey Pierce is in it. According to IMDb, it could be bullshit. I don't know. But yes, Jam, you're just in time for numbers, mate. What do you think? Number 1 in the UK charts. It's chart time.
Was it Deathloop?
Nope. Deathloop isn't. I was gonna say it dropped out. It hasn't dropped out. Thank God.
Well,
Still
what's released?
If you click the highest new entry is number 4.
All right, so we're going back to
2000.
Restock.
No, I don't think so. Hang on. Spider-Man's there, number 9. And Deathloop technically is number 5. Highest new entry, number 4, Lost Judgment. Number 1 is not Death Stranding. Death Stranding
Not
director's cut didn't make the top 10.
Shock.
It made the top 11 though. Number 1, of course, is Mario Kart Deluxe. 8, sorry, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I mean,
Guaranteed that a spike again.
Yeah,
like next
when the
solid
OLED's out
game.
the OLED's out next week, so you got that. And Minecraft Switch number 2, then Animal Crossing, then Lost Judgment, then Deathloop, then Grand Theft Auto 5. It won't fuck off. Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury, F1 2021, Spider-Man Miles Morales, WarioWare Get It Together, and then Death Stranding number 11.
essentially, it's a Switch. Pretty much just Switch dominated.
People are buying shit, mate. Mario Kart 8 jumped 24% in sales. That follows, if you remember as well, the Switch has had a £20 price cut, ready for the OLED Switch next week.
I'm actually on the OLED Switch, like what to buy, but it's not as much as I thought it would be. To be
It's
fair.
320.
Nine.
Is it 39? Yeah.
310.
Yeah. Lost Judgment, 62% of sales PS5, 28% PS4, 10% Xbox Series X and S. Death Stranding, of course, number 11. WarioWare dropped 40% in sales. NBA 2K22 goes from 10 to 13, dropping 44%. And Tales of Arise drops to goes from 15 to 28, dropping 43% in box sales. Bada bing, bada boom. What are we saying about that? Will Mario Kart 8 go away ever?
No.
I had monthly
Not
sales
with
as well
this-
today, by
not
the
with
way.
this new- Do you know what? If I didn't believe there was a Switch Pro on the horizon, I would get the OLED.
We'll speak about that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've September's games. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm just going to put it on screen for everybody because I can't be asked to read it all. There we are. Boom. Look at that. Mortal Kombat 11, number 18. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, number 15. This is
Battlefield 5 is there.
of course it's there. You've been all over that game. No, 4 you've been all over.
I've been playing some 5.
PS5 hit 1 million units, I believe. It says here somewhere. PS5 hit 1 million units. I swear it says that. So I've read that somewhere on this article. So help me God, I have.
1.4 million game devices sold. It said
Boom.
there.
Thank you. That was this month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Thank you, Jam. But yeah, they're the numbers. How do we feel about them? Or is it business as usual?
Yeah, it's literally business as usual.
Speaking of numbers, where do you think Metro Dread's going to chart?
74th. I can tell you one guy that cancelled his pre-order.
That is guy with no taste.
I had to.
I know it was either your dog falls ill or you play a video game, and obviously the pooch rules all there. Unfortunately, I'm joking. By the way, no. Realistically, where did you put it? Number 1 or top 5, or is it going to chart at all?
I don't.
Sold out on Amazon US, but
I
we're not, this
reckon
isn't US.
I don't reckon it's going to break into top 10.
You don't?
It may do. No, it may do, but I don't think it's going to go top 5. If it does, it's going to be somewhere between possibly 7 highest.
Jam, where do you think?
Yeah, top 5, I think.
I think it's going to be up there, top 3. I think, but I'm biased because I know all the marketing push and all that shit. But we'll see. We'll find out next week. Well, technically the week after, because this week's sales will be next week, so it'll be the week after. But yeah, should we crack on?
Yeah.
Big show today. First things first. We've had time to digest the direct. Rob, you've caught up on a little bits of pieces. Jam. After the weekend and half the week, how would you feel now about the direct? Is it all right?
I can't remember what was on it, to be fair.
Yes, you can. Is that I mean, obviously, You're the kind of person that always enjoys the direct like myself, but
I do, but yeah, it was a
nothing there.
bit. Yeah.
Mate,
Yeah.
I'm buzzing. Been playing Castlevania at Razer. Had Bayonetta 3. Back. What more do I want? A fucking fake out of Astral Chain though. N64 games. Voice of Cards.
Oh, yeah, the N64 game. I mean, I'm not overly. I don't really not that bothered about the N64 game. Sega one was a nice surprise.
Yeah, I don't think not a lot of people called that. But there was one thing there which left us all excited and giddy. Was the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate final character reveal from
That's
Mr.
in, like,
Sakurai,
6 days, isn't it?
which is on the 5th of October, which is next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, Rob, we're going to dodge the spoilers and we're just going to just watch it. We'll turn the chat off so nobody spoils it for us.
It means for like 4.5 hours, not going online.
Yeah. Well, it's not on Twitter or Facebook or anything.
No Twitter, no Facebook. No. I swear to God, if someone texts me,
I'm not looking at my phone. I want to get Jade to sit here to put the video on for us before it comes on. Then I'll post the video in the chat and we'll load it up and we'll click play at the same time. We'll have a good time. So that's going to be as soon as we can. I thought, Rob, are you in on that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely.
mate. I'm fucking buzzing.
I just want to see all your faces when it turns out to be Toad in a cape.
I said that.
Who
That.
really? Because usually I've got like an inkling of who it is. I've no idea now. Do you have any ideas of who?
Nope.
Rob, any?
Yep. No, in all honesty, I really don't.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Kazuya was one that I was a bit like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was like oh, cool. It's like, oh, okay, kind of thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're going to do the same again or take it back.
Yeah, I think Smash has never historically ever ended on like a bang, because I think Smash 4 was Duck Hunt. I mean, Duck Hunt's fun and everything, but as hype characters go, they're not. There wasn't a lot of reaction videos of, oh my god, Duck Hunt, like, do you know what I mean?
Glorious.
Yeah, and then
like it's like with the original Smash. I mean, like the hidden characters that you had. I mean, the excitement I had when I got Captain Falcon, I was like over the moon.
Yeah, you're
when I got Ness, I was just like, okay.
You love Ness.
Oh, I fucking hate Ness.
Why? John brother
Well,
plays Ness.
Lucas is actually the better one of the two.
Here's what it is, mate. Yeah. So yeah, Smash 4 was Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt was sick.
Yeah, but the reveal was like, okay, Duck Hunt, cool. This is cool. It was more, that was cool. Yeah. No, I enjoyed them. Smash Ultimate was Incineroar. I love Incineroar, you know that. But as far as it was a bit, that's cool. It's another Pokemon, but cool. And then obviously we all know who ended the Fighter Pass 1, don't we, James?
Yeah, we do. Banjo.
Terry Yitkim.
Who?
Tej.
Big Tej.
It was Byleth. We do know it's Byleth. So
do not care about
historically, I'm not. I mean, it is the last hurrah. It's probably Sakurai's last Smash game, so it's got. I'm hoping for that it's going to be somebody universally celebrated, but I can just see it now. Twitter's in the meltdown because it's another person with a sword, or it's this, or it's that, or whatever. But I can't wait. I love these Smash videos. I love the trailers. Right? There's always a who is it? Oh, it's just no, there's a fake out and everything.
It'll be years before we get another one.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to enjoy this, everybody. My heart says, my heart is written. I don't care. It's not that I don't care. I'm not a Halo guy, right? But it makes too much sense for this to be like because Nintendo and Microsoft have been a bit pally lately, and Halo's massive. Halo Infinite's coming out at the end of the year. Master Chief finishes the fight. This is the last character. It's written, which means it's not going to happen. But we'll see. I mean, if it is, right, if the trailer starts and it's Samus, it's Master Chief. If Samus is in the trailer first, and then she goes to Planet
Or it
Halo,
could be-
and then Master Chief just comes down with that fucking bang.
Or it's Doom Guy.
Or Doom Guy. Yeah, or Doom Guy.
I'd
Or
take
it-
Doom Guy.
Or it could be one of the two, and you can get a skin.
Like a skin, yeah.
Well, that you can
Or
switch
at
between.
least the colours of the person. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Or Goku. I'll take Goku while we're here.
I'll take Goku. It's not going to happen.
No.
Amazing.
Um,
No PS4.
I still think Doom Guy and Master Chief are. I think they're far fetched as well.
they are out there. But I think it's because Microsoft and Nintendo have been so chummy over the past year or so, maybe a bit longer, that's in the limelight. I don't think if like Banjo wasn't in, I don't think, or Master Chief, I think that's come from the friendship between Nintendo and Microsoft. I think. But yeah, I mean, I'm very, very excited. I can sit and talk about this all day, but shall we move on? Go on.
Watch it be like a proper out there one, and
Yeah.
there'll be E3.
I want it to be
like
someone
E3.
random and not shit.
Yeah, like literally.
2B,
watch
let's do it.
I hope it's not 2B.
Why?
It's not going to be.
No, it's
It
not
might
going
be
to be.
something else from Bayonetta. Who knows?
No. No.
You'll know.
I'm trying to think if the next Nintendo game out is Pokemon, so that's technically it's Metroid, but I don't think that would they do like Psylocke or stuff. We'll talk about this on Tuesday. Should we crack on?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, save the date. Game Awards 2022. Jeff Keighley's baby is coming on arguably the best day of the year, to be honest. Thursday, December the 9th.
Arguably, you're right.
Well, I'll say arguably. Thursday, December the 9th, or as I like to call it, my birthday. Live in person for the first time in about 2 years, I think. It's in Los Angeles, streaming it live everywhere. Going to be about fucking 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning for us because we're peasants. I think I'm off that week, so I may be sat here doing something. I'm not sure if either of you two are off.
Usually goes on to like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
for us, isn't it?
So we'll be. Don't count your chickens, but this isn't confirmation. We'll crack on. Gentlemen, speaking of the Nintendo Switch. Right, very excited. I wasn't very excited. I didn't give a shit, to be honest. Bloomberg are back with their "the Switch is real, we promise you," claims. Obviously, Bloomberg, big US journalist place. They claim that 11 studios are working on 4K video games for the Nintendo Switch. They've had developer kits and they're making these games. So that would hint to a Switch Pro per se, if you will. Gentlemen, two things. Do you believe in a Switch Pro? And do you believe Bloomberg, for starters?
I mean, I don't believe Bloomberg, but I believe in a Switch. I believe in a Switch Pro.
Yeah, I think
because I want to believe.
Yeah,
Nintendo tweeted said it's not true.
yeah. I was getting to that, mate.
But you know, if they say it's true, who's going to buy the OLED?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So, Jam is correct. A Nintendo Japanese business account tweeted, they said, a news report on September 30th, 2021 falsely claims that Nintendo is supplying tools to drive game development for a Nintendo Switch with 4K support. To ensure correct understanding among our investors and customers, we want to clarify that this report is not true. We also want to restate that, as we announced in July, we have no plans for any model other than Nintendo Switch OLED model, which we will launch on October 8th, 2021. And can I just say, before July, they said they had no plans to release another Switch model. And 2 days prior to the Nintendo DS Lite, they said they had no plans to release a Nintendo DS Lite. And can I also just say, before the Nintendo Switch Lite, they said they had no plans to release another Switch model. Gentlemen, with that information in mind, do you believe this tweet?
No.
I think it's very grey what they're saying. It says Nintendo Switch with 4K support. So a Nintendo Switch Pro is not a Nintendo Switch, right?
No, it just might be the next generation. Of...
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be a Switch 2, or are we all agreed that it's going to be like a half step?
Do you know what? I would be fine if it was next gen, because I think Nintendo have found their stride with the Switch. It's perfect for what you need it to do. There's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, we need the power and a nicer screen and 4K graphics and whatnot.
You've seen the OLED screen, but
I think what else can they do? They've found
they can load fucking PNG skins quicker, mate. That's what they can do.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
They found the niche. I reckon if Nintendo went back to just here's a console you put in your living room, and then we'll release.
I think we are all agreed.
They'd do worse.
I think we are all agreed that Nintendo will release a hybrid console thing. Rob, where are you lying on here? Where?
I think might be. I think Jam's onto it. I don't think it's going to be a case of a new Switch. That with the Switch Lite and the OLED, I think they'll just be like, right, we've remodeled that now. Because I mean, otherwise they'll go into the same boat that they did with the DS.
Yeah, I was just going to say, with that in mind, this is a company that released 1, 2, 3, 4 models of DS, and then a further 3 or 4 models of 2DS, and then a further 3 or 4 models of the 3DS.
And I think they know they overdid it, and it's a case of now they're like, right, let's cut it short, and I think they'll do that. I think they'll do it as an X gen, but they're going to possibly just sort of wait it out while everything's sorted with PlayStation and Xbox and the Series X.
Next year's 5 years.
And I think that's what they're going to do, is they're going to go,
yeah,
PlayStation now, here's a more budget console from Nintendo that can do the same.
Yeah.
But Nintendo do live in a vacuum, don't they?
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't see. I'm finding it hard to look past the DS thing. Like, this is how many? I think it is about 8 or 9 models of the DS, including all the 2DS, DS, and 3DS.
But like I said, I started off. It was DS, 3DS.
It starts with 10.
Lite.
Sorry, I've just counted. Sorry, 1.
3DS XL.
Yeah, that was it. 2DS,
DS.
2DS XL.
Yeah. I'm going to go from the beginning, yeah? So, DS, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL, 3DS, 3DS XL, 2DS, 3DS... What's that? New 3DS, new 3DS XL, and new 2DS XL. That's pushing it.
The gumption to release a new 2DS.
It's just,
and not even rename it anything else, just new 2DS XL.
Yeah. I had to reread that because I thought I was going crazy, but you know what I mean.
All of it.
I mean, I want them to do the Switch 2 or the Super Nintendo Switch or something, or whatever they call it, but I want it to be a new one as opposed to a half-arse, not half-arse, but like a sidestep.
As long as I can put my cartridges in it.
Yeah.
Like the Switch
but
one.
I just think they're going to do a half-arse sidestep, to be honest. I think they're going to do the Pro route. I just can't see past it. Especially with PS4 and Xbox doing them half steps last gen as well. And it's probably...
Xbox have a few, but from Xbox One or even 360, there was like a few half steps each.
Yeah.
There wasn't one, was there?
Microsoft love a fucking...
Because you had like, was it the 360, the 360 Elite? Then I think there was another one after that as well.
There's a 360 Super Elite thing, or whatever, fucking arcade thing, I can't remember.
Because it was a bit similar again to when you got the Xbox One, because then you had the Xbox One, Xbox One X, One S, and
so on, and then the Series X, and it's like, whoa, stop, you do me, I didn't, you know what I mean? But I mean, I think, are we going to see this next year, or is it too soon?
No, I think we'll see it next year.
I think half step will be
If it's next year, it won't be next year.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. I think if it is next year, it's going to be the half step, the Pro. But if we don't see one next year, I do think it's going to be
next gen.
Because Bloomberg seemed pretty adamant that this is real. I give them credit for that. They're sticking by the guns. I do give them credit.
I reckon it's just a case of like they've tried to make a story and just gone, do you know what, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
If they
and
keep
then,
saying it will be believable.
And about 3 years down the line, it's like, oh, we told you so. But to be fair to Bloomberg, they're sticking by their guns. They're not saying, no, sorry, we're wrong. I haven't seen that yet from them. Maybe they will. Knowing all of them, they'll do it 2 minutes after fucking the show goes off air, but we'll see. Gentlemen, should we move on?
Go on.
I have shocking Sony news right now. I mean, you sat down, gentlemen, because this is a flabbergaster.
Go on.
PlayStation have acquired Bluepoint Games.
There you have.
Bluepoint are obviously the people that are masters of the remaster. They've been making games exclusively for Sony forever at this point anyway. You would be forgiven for thinking that they were exclusively Sony. We pretty much were anyway, so to have them under that umbrella is quite nice for them, I imagine.
This was rumoured ages ago.
Yeah, I think, and then there was that artwork that was on the Japanese Twitter, if I remember correctly. Was like, no, we're having a bit of banter there. However, I'm reading from my agenda. You know, Bluepoint Masters of the Remaster, Masters of the Remake. Bluepoint wants to make original games, says IGN. I don't know who wrote this article. Jonathan Dornbrush. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it, mate. Demon's Souls was only released last November. While Bluepoint isn't officially announcing its next game, because why would it? Thrush explained that the studio is aiming to work on original content going forward. Now, Thrush is, I should know this, where is he? Marco Thrush, the president, I knew that. So, it has come out that their next project is original. It is an original title. The wording's weird. It said, our next project, we're working on original concept right now. We can't talk about what it is, but that's the next step in the evolution for us. I think that reads to me like it's a new game in an existing franchise. That's what I see. That's what I want to see. What would it be? If it's going to be a Sony franchise, it's going to be what? It's not going to be Jak and Daxter. It might be Jak and Daxter.
I would, but if it's Jak and Daxter.
We get our penises out, you know what I'm saying?
Jak and Daxter 2, if they want to start with anyone, thanks.
Would you not want an original game from Bluepoint, Jak and Daxter?
Oh, yeah, I'd take original.
Give me Croc.
Rob, would you sit on this, mate? Are you just chilling?
I'm saying give me Croc or give
Croc.
me nothing.
Legend of the Gobbos, mate. We'll go in all day long. But yeah, I mean,
we've had some of the key ones already, haven't we? We've had Apes, Odyssey. We've had.
Where is
Croc?
Sly Raccoon and Croc and all them, mate? Let's bring them all back. Because why not? But yeah, pricing. I'm not sure how much they paid, but you imagine it was tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions. I'm not sure, but it's hard to put a price on it, to be honest.
At least £4.50.
At least £4.50. At least the price of a Big Mac.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
They can buy a few Gregs.
Yeah, I have next up I have a Sony rumour. I don't like doing rumours, but this one's caught my eye a bit. It says sources. I'm reading from not reading from Destructoid, am I? I'm reading from the other one, VGC. Andy Robinson, West Ham's big. Says sources: Destruction All-Star developer Lucid. Is it Lucid Games? I think it's Lucid Games.
Yeah. Lucid
Games. I've been handed the Twisted Metal series for a revival. So, if this is real, the Bluepoint game is unlikely Twisted Metal, so keep your pants on. Jam, you played Destruction All Stars? Did you? I can't remember.
I did.
I did, I think. I don't like it. I didn't like it much.
Yeah, the trailer and that was really good.
Yeah.
Like it looked fast paced, but when you're out of the car, it's a bit. Yeah.
This is where I'm getting. I hope if they do make the Twisted Metal game, it's going to be in car all the time.
Yeah.
Rob, have you played Destruction All Star? Have you had a chance to play it yet?
I haven't. No.
You don't want a chance. Just take our word for it. Just go and play something else. I mean, it's fine. I mean, if you're in a group, I'm sure it's fine.
It's just fine. Is what
Yeah. It's $20 now, I think. I think it's been dropped to $20. It was on PlayStation Plus for about 2 or 3 months, so as well. But if I was going to put a just Twisted Metal game in the hands of a developer, it would be those, because I think just a bit more TLC with Destruction All Stars, and they were probably onto something. But like I was saying, out of the car, it wasn't.
Do you know who I'd want to make a Twisted Metal?
Synex.
No.
Who?
Criterion.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Just get them on anything that isn't helping fucking DICE out.
Just make Burnout again.
Just fucking.
They're doing Need for Speed and shit, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean their Need for Speeds are always my favourite, but
Yeah.
it's to the point when they do it, it's like just make fucking Burnout. It's gonna sell. If you just call it Need for Speed Burnout or something, I'll take it. I'll fucking. Do you know what I mean, Rob?
You boy.
Yes. Right. So, I'd be interested to see that Twisted Metal game, to be honest, because I thought the driving in the car and the weapons and shit was quite cool. It was just when you're out of it, it just felt a bit awkward.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It slowed the game down so much.
Yeah, it ruined the flow. I agree very much. However, Rob, we were talking a few weeks ago. I think it was you. I hope it was you. Netflix gaming. Do you remember? Was it you?
Yes.
Yes,
I remember that.
They've acquired their first studio.
Okay.
Marie Delisandri from GamesIndustry.biz. Netflix acquires auction-free developer Night School Studio, which is about the game I expected from a Netflix kind of thing, like an adventure choose your. Because auction-free is very walking simulator kind of thing, isn't it? It's very on not on rails, but like there's not a lot of. You don't go around punching people in the face. I'll just say it's very storytelling and what you call it, environmental storytelling and things like that. That was kind of the thing I was expecting. But Rob, question: how do you think it's going to work? Their next game, I assume, is going to be on Netflix. So are you going to load up Netflix and you're going to pick up a controller, or are you going to use your remote to pick the options and what to do, like a point-and-click adventure game? Where'd you see this going?
It'd be a controller.
I would have thought so, but
yeah, that's what I would have thought, like a controller that you can literally just sort of.
Well, I got you thinking, haven't I?
Yeah. I'd assume it'd be something that you can literally just sort of like a USB one that you can just plug into the back, like a Bluetooth sort of thing. But...
Yeah, like most TVs now have Bluetooth nowadays anyway, with like speakers and things. So
yeah,
Bluetooth controller, bang, there you go. So in a bit, and then you can access Netflix through your console as well. So there's that way to play it, I suppose. Do you reckon there'll be another tier for Netflix for video games once they're on there? I don't think they will at first. I don't think they will at first.
Nah,
they need to break it in slowly, don't they?
Yeah, like Netflix tend to do, because Netflix have just upped the price every 5 minutes for the past 40 years anyway. So
the 4K one gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Do you want to pay an extra few quid for 4K? Here's 2 films that are in 4K you can watch now. Credit where credit's due. You want Disney Plus? Everything's 4K.
Yeah, no, to Disney Plus. I mean,
and you can watch Bob's Burgers.
Exactly. So, what more do you need in life? Well, yeah, I mean, it was just a quick one. I'm not sure where this is going to go. Obviously, when the timing's right, we'll hear more, I'm sure. But shall we crack on? OLED's trending, by the way. This is going to be funny. Sorry.
Oh God.
1,000 RTs, and I'll dunk my new Nintendo Switch OLED in water. He's got 1,000 RTs.
That's Wood.
I don't know. Oh yeah, that's him. Woodhawker.
Woodhawker, yeah. Good YouTuber.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy. He's a long-haired dude, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's the dude. Yeah. That wasn't what I wanted to say. It is TGS this week, so we've had a load of crap. I'm probably going to miss a load of it. I'm sorry. The Square Enix is tomorrow, so you can watch all that shit. But Monster Hunter Rise got a little bit of a shindig today. The PC version's out January I wrote it down. January the
27th.
12th next year.
Oh, 12.
Are we interested in Monster Hunter Rise or not?
No.
Finally arriving on Steam, by the way. I need to put this trailer on for everybody. If I was going to play it, I'd probably play the PC version because I don't know, actually. I do like playing it. It's 4K. Do you know what I'm saying?
But still.
Yeah. I mean, Monster Hunter's always cool, but it's never really grabbed me. Look at those high res and the high frame rates. This is going to be pretty, mate.
It will be.
There's a demo out
Foliage.
soon.
Foliage.
Foliage is beautiful, mate. There is a demo out soon, I think it says somewhere. Sorry to ping you the trailer. Pre-purchase now. There's a demo October 13th for everybody to go and play on the PC. I'll probably play the demo and it'll lose my interest and I'll probably never look at it ever again. Jam focus, mate.
That's about right.
Yes. You know it is. As it tends to. Anything to add, Monster Hunter, before I move on?
No. I reckon it'd be more popular, to be fair, on PC than it will on the Switch.
You think that?
I guarantee you Bishop will buy it. I mean, that's not saying
That's not saying much.
no, because he'll buy it anyway. But you know what I mean.
I mean, it's always been a very handheld focused game. PSP was a lot, and then there's a 3DS one, and it'll do well. I think Monster Hunter since Worlds did really well, but they always do all right. I think they've got like the niche crowd that always fucking that eats it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as a quick update, by the way, moving on from Monster Hunter, I do apologise. Perfect Dark, they've recruited Crystal Dynamics to help. Now, everyone seems surprised about this. This happens all the time. Like, Monolith helped with Nintendo Zelda games, and they did a bit of Animal Crossing, etc. And there's been a few more instances. But it says, Perfect Dark update. We are partnering with Crystal Dynamics, the world-class team behind character-driven games such as Tomb Raider, to bring this first-person spy thriller to a new generation.
Yeah.
That's just an FYI, I think. Yeah, cool. I mean, Crystal Dynamics, they've just off the back of... What are they off the back of? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Right, moving on. Anything to add before we move on?
Nope. Good.
Jam, your brother's favourite game is out this week.
Him screenshot you sent me.
eFootball. Yeah, of course, Rob, we're talking about eFootball, Konami's biggest game of all time. Symphony of the what? No, eFootball, mate, let's do it.
It's the worst ever rated Steam game.
Yeah, it's been out for 5 minutes and it is the worst rated Steam game in history. Konami's free-to-play successor to Pro Evolution Soccer, eFootball, was released today and is already the worst rated game in the history of Steam. According to Steam 250, which assigns Steam games a score determined by whether players give them positive or negative reviews, combined with how many players reviewed them, eFootball currently sits at 8%. That makes it lower than previously worst rated games, 2011's racing title Flat Out 3, which sits at 15.
Oh wow.
I need to download it just to play it.
Yeah, I tried to download it early, but it was like 50 gigs and I couldn't fit it in time before the show. Yeah, you need 50 gig storage, it says on Steam, so I was like,
I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, no.
Is that literally just to play as PSG or PSG2?
No, it's 6 teams.
So 6 or 8, is it? I think 10 most, right?
Yeah, and they've got to buy the rest.
And you can see this, look at the referee here, and I don't know if you can see it on screen, it's just flat. 4,000 reviews, 300 positive. There's some of the jokes reviews, including some users saying that like because they like PS2 era games. I don't know what this is. Thanks for the kill, my fave game. God. And then there's the two images I sent you earlier, Jam.
Tell me this is
Oh.
my reply to that, by the way, Rob, was that from the games in the week at the weekend.
Yeah, which was hilarious. Konami had already confirmed via the game's official Twitter account that eFootball will basically be a demo at launch. 9 teams it is.
I wouldn't even call that a demo at this stage.
This is alpha or beta or something. You know what I mean? Two
It's like
years.
They tried to repurpose Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I think if you can see that video there.
2 whole years.
But let's just say that people aren't happy with this. Your brother's not best pleased, I'll say, Jam. Do you know the upsetting thing? I always thought that like a football game like this could work like a platform, so it'd be free for the base-ish stuff.
That's what we always said, like FIFA.
Yeah, FIFA should just be like a 20 quid upgrade every year. You know, bang.
Yeah, other than the generational boost, like for consoles.
And the only reason it's not is people buy it every year for 45, 50 quid. That's the only reason it isn't. Yeah. And I'll take that to the bank.
But to be fair, then people that do that, they go, "Oh, but it could have been this," and then you're like,
this,
fair enough. You're putting the money into it, and FIFA are producing for you. Carry on.
I would say as long as everyone's having a good time, I don't care what you play. But yeah, I mean, whatever. Moving on. Anything to add? Are we going to play eFootball just for a laugh?
Yes.
Okay, Rob, you in?
I think my laptop might actually play it.
We can dream, mate. We can dream. I have a tweet from Nibel on Twitter, Nibelian Nibel. I never know. Grand Theft Auto the trilogy, the definitive edition, has been rated in Korea. Now we all know what happens when things are rated in Korea. It's pretty much a confirmation at this point, because both Castlevania collections did this, and there's been countless others which have been rated in Korea, then moved over to Australia, then it's the ASRB, then they're revealed in the direct. Or this won't be revealed in the direct, but the Twitter announcement, I think. I assume it's Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS3, Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS4, and Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS5, but who knows what the trilogy they're on about, eh?
PSP one.
Got 'em! Hoping it's San Andreas, Vice City, and 3, but we'll see. And Kotaku back this up. They say the GTA remasters a trilogy. It is 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. They are launching in November. For pretty much everything: PS5, PS4, Xboxes.
That's something I'd buy.
Switch and PC. Yeah, I'm more into that than 5.
I would straight up skip 3 and go straight to Vice City.
I love Vice City. It's my favourite one.
Yeah, me too.
Vice City was great.
Yeah,
Soundtrack.
San Andreas is class and everything, but Vice City it's there, mate. You know what I mean? 3 was when I was playing 3 when it first came out. It was like this is like the future and everything. It's sandbox. But then you play Vice City, it's more polished and the story's better. The main character's like got a personality and all that shit.
Tommy Vercetti, innit?
Do you know what blew my mind when I found it out? In these games, and at least 3 in Vice City, you don't move, the world moves around you. Like the character's sort of static and the world moves around. You control the world under the character's feet.
That's weird.
I can't unsee it when I play it now, which kind of ruined it for me. But obviously in your head you can see it, can't you? The floor sort of coming. But I found that out and I was like, it's what it is, mate. That was from Kotaku. Sorry, I don't know who wrote the article. Zach Zwazen. I think I've said that right. What a lad. 2 more things as well. Games of Gold this month is actually quite good. Let me just put it on screen for everybody. Games of Gold, $74. Aero is out tomorrow to the 31st, and Hover is out from the 16th to November 15th. Castlevania Harmony of Despair, which is a banging game, is from tomorrow to the 15th. And Code Veronica Resident Evil is out 16th to the 31st. So at least the 360 games. The 360 games are class this month. So if you have Games of Gold, I always skip Games of Gold usually, but I'm going to get them 360 games all day. And of course, with it being TGS, Xbox had sort of a thing there. There's been a few video games coming to Game Pass. I've got one on download as we speak. Scarlet Nexus is on Game Pass from today. It grasped me into my girlfriend, by the way, because I was on toilet at work. I saw the tweet. I was like, "Oh, is it on Game Pass now?" Right, on Game Pass. The Facebook chat bubble goes. "Said you on Game Pass on your phone at work?" I'm like, what? Because she was watching Netflix on the Xbox, and it popped up saying you've signed into Game Pass on your phone. Like, you fucking grass. You know what I mean? I was on the toilet. Oh god! And a game I've thought was quite interesting. AI, the Somnium Files. I think that's how you said that. That was always quite a
straight weird.
yeah. It looks exactly how you'd expect a game from Japan to look. Skull Nexus, I played the demo. It's quite good. Quite interesting combat as well. So we'll see. But yeah, that's all I've got today. Huzzah. Anything to add before we crack on?
You got a banging Hot Wheels game come out today.
Yeah, very certain on the reviews, mate. 76. Was it 76, Rob? I can't remember.
It was 76, yeah, because I guessed, because I guessed 72.
Yeah, you did. It was 76,
Yeah.
24 reviews. You're going to get it.
It's 40 quid to buy, but you know in a few weeks' time, that's going to be like 20 quid.
You know, in a few weeks' time, we're sitting on that fence all day long.
I will end up getting it eventually.
I have the same. I think Rob's a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to wait, I think, on that one.
The Hot Wheels.
I'm looking forward to it, but it's just a case of I don't want to go spending like mass amounts.
No, I wouldn't spend 40 quid on it.
Yeah, man.
I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying that I've got shit to play first.
Yeah, I've got Metroid Dread next week. By the way, my order's been processed. It's going to be posted any day now.
But FYI, my order with Metroid Dread was bundled with the Advance Wars, so I've cancelled that too.
You're going to... When you get paid, you're going to put it back on, right?
Yeah, I can just reorder that.
Gentlemen, anything off topic you want to talk about? Anything? Any popular opinions or anything? Now, Rob, I think I've pulled this on you. Is it your forgotten gem today? Did you bring one? I forgot.
I've got one.
Oh, mate, could you do it? Because I think it's you. Because I think you jammed with Indiana Jones last time we were on. And that was about... This is number 97, by the way. We're nearly at 100 forgotten gems. When we're at 100, I'll post them all on Twitter.
So...
Go on. Hit me. I love yours, mate. There were some weird ones.
I'm literally just trying to remember the bloody name of it. Like,
but I've got one. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got.
No, it was a two-part. Well, it's the second in the series.
Is it now?
Yes.
Right.
So I'm just trying to remember which one it was.
No Time to Die is out today, by the way.
That's today. I thought that was out like next week.
No, the thingy, the premiere was last night, I think, and it's out today. I think it's today.
I do want to go see it.
Yeah.
I've got to remember it. So it was.
Yeah.
Clues.
Revenge of the Shinobi.
Well, that's not a great clue, is it?
Mate, you're supposed to give us clues, man.
I know, I'm going straight in on this because this was one of my favourite all-time games on the Mega Drive. Anyone that didn't play it, shame.
No, this was a class game.
For
like,
shame.
people, like, I get
shame.
so much abuse for not liking Sonic, right? But I can just reel countless games on the Mega Drive which are way better than Sonic. Like, this is one of them. Got Comet Zone's better than Sonic. Golden Knight's better than Sonic, etc. Sorry, Rob, go on.
Oh no, it literally was just one of those games I had. I picked it up from a car boot. So it used to be like in Colwyn Bay, like this little market, and right at the bottom of this hill was always the same guy who literally. Like, there was some dodgy stuff.
No, you know, mate.
So you'd look at it and you'd be like, sound, Mega Drive, SNES, NES, like, it was great for all that sort of stuff. But then you'd look over and there'd be like a box of PlayStation games.
Of each level case, so for example 1-3,
one of those sort of like CD rewriter cases, and you're like, I see where you're going, pal. But this was one of the ones I picked up for a quid, and I tell you what, it's still to this day one of my all-time favourites.
Mate, this one's class. Did you play this, Jam? This one?
I did not.
That's class, mate. Like, it's a bit Ninja Gaiden-ish. Not as hard, I don't think. Still difficult, but not as hard as Ninja Gaiden. It
was. It's like they sort of looked at Ninja Gaiden and went, "Let's make this actually a little bit more manageable."
Yeah, you play Ninja Gaiden's horrendous, mate.
It was awful.
If you played it on the Switch online, and if you've had a chance to go back and play it, but it's so hard even now.
I don't even want to try.
Yeah.
It stuff still gives me nightmares.
Yeah. But yeah, this is like the Sega's heyday, if you will. I know what you want to know. I know what you want to know. Revenge of Shinobi. How much does it cost? Let's have a look. I don't think it's going to be that expensive because I think it was quite.
Yo, Rob got it for £1.
Of the Shinobi.
So bearing in mind, no box. It was literally just in like a little sandwich bag.
Yeah, I was right. Get it boxed for about 30-35 quid, or you can get it on the Game Boy Advance. Okay. Get it on the Game Boy Advance for how much is that? $12.99. That might be a naughty one, to be honest. But you can get the cartridge on its own for about 12 quid as well. Or you can get it how I played it. Revenge of Shinobi, Golden Axe and Streets of Rage on one Mega Drive cartridge for $10.
Wait, was that Golden Axe 1 or Golden Axe 2?
It's Golden Axe 1 on here. If it's all the first one, apart from Revenge of Shinobi.
Well,
Now, Rob, I have a question.
But then 2, you could ride the dinosaur, so I don't know.
To be fair, yeah, that's very true. Question: did you ever play the Shinobi game on PS2?
No, I didn't.
That was really good.
To be fair, the last one I actually played was Shinobi 3.
Yes.
Revenge of the Shinobi, I think it was that one.
Yeah.
Or was it Return of the Shinobi? It was
sort
Return
of.
of the Shinobi.
I'm gonna put in Shinobi 3 and see what comes up. But yeah, this is class. I don't think it's probably on some Mega Drive collection that's out somewhere. I'm sure it is. Shinobi 3, Return of the Master Ninja. No, Return of the Ninja Master. Sorry. Also a very good game. Sega don't give a fuck. They'll just release that game all day long. But yes,
No, I never played the PlayStation 1. No,
it's very good, mate. I was surprised by it. I'll say I didn't think it'd be all that, but it was solid.
I think there's actually a few that I did. I saw it not long ago. Shinobi. There was one in 2011.
Was that the 3DS? Was that the DS one?
I am not sure. Yeah, it was 3DS.
Boom. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't play that one, but yeah, I knew it was out. Gentlemen, it's quiz time. Are you ready?
Go on then.
These are all final boss theme songs from video games, so there may or may not be slight spoilers here. But I hope a few songs aren't going to spoil your experience if you go and play these games. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Roll. Got the first one. This is an advert, but it's muted, so fuck you lot.
Or is it muted?
It is now. There you go. If you need more volume, let me know. Just see. $2019. The action role-playing game. Because they're all last boss themes, they're all very as you can imagine.
So it sounds very Square Enix.
It might be Square Enix. Don't know. I do know what it is. It's in front of me.
Is it Gardening Simulator that you had?
Gardening Simulator. That was a banger, to be fair.
It's in near.
That came out in 2017.
No,
That came out this year.
Oh, was it this year?
That was this year.
Damn it.
Mate, I don't play action RPGs.
You know this game.
Do I?
You've not played it. You know it.
I did have an answer in my head a second ago. Now it's just gone. I don't know if it was 2019. Shadow of the Colossus?
It's not Square Enix. Are you clueless it's Square Enix? No.
They weren't Square Enix.
No, that was that's what they're called. Rob, help me.
Bluepoint.
No, that was the remake.
which was last year.
Team Ico. Or Ico, I'm not sure how to say it.
Oh, was it? Was it Icon?
Yeah, the people that made that. It's them.
Yeah, I thought they made Shadow of the Colossus.
They did.
It's not. Yakuza and whatever one it was that came out that year.
Square Enix, James.
Oh, it is. Oh.
I'm joking. It is. I'll give you that.
Is it actually Yakuza?
No. That's Sega you give. And Ryuga go to someone.
It's Square.
You know Kuni too?
Oh, I know what it is. Oh, yeah, I think I know what it is.
Right, it's not Ni no Kuni.
Legends of the Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider
No.
3.
No.
No. Fuck.
You're gonna be fuming when I tell you what it is. You better tell me now.
I don't know why I'm looking over it. I haven't got it.
You will know this game. I guarantee it.
2019.
Yes.
Oh, it's not the Final Fantasy VII remake.
No. That was 2020. Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, 2020.
I know, yeah, it was. It was delayed, yeah.
Shall I break your hearts?
Final Fantasy 14.
Shall I break your hearts?
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's Kingdom Hearts 3.
I don't care.
Got him! Oh, funny, mate. Oh, crack it on, let's go. Right, I'm going to give you the point now, because I mean...
Your balls will thank you. Today, I've got a first look
lawnmower,
and hands-on
the
with their
Manscaped
new
lawnmower's here, Jam.
trimmer.
Sort it out, mate. ...2017. This game, I didn't realise it was that old. Platform game.
Is it,
It's just that bloodstained.
That's what I was trying to think.
Not Bloodstained, but I can hear it. It's a good guess. Very, very popular. You both know this game as well.
Dead Cell.
No, think bigger.
Castlevania.
Bigger.
Mega Man 11.
Bigger. Probably.
Bigger, probably.
Huge, mate.
No. 2017, did you say?
Yeah,
Mario Odyssey?
not Mario Odyssey. Waller. It is a
Breath of the Wild.
2D side scroller.
Oh, 2D, sorry. It's massive, but not as massive as Mario.
There's only one answer then, isn't there? That statement is your biggest clue. Massive, but not as massive as Mario.
It's Zelda or something.
I don't know, is it? Sidestep a bit.
Donkey Kong.
Keep going.
Metroid.
Further out, further out.
Oh.
On the other side of the pond, if you will.
Not Fire Emblem.
Other side of the pond, if you will.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of. hinting at America, right?
No.
That's what other side of the pond.
What could it possibly mean, Jam? Rob knows.
No, I've literally I'm racking my brains.
The tune.
It's a tune. To be fair, the series has always had good songs in it. That's probably the best thing about the series, to be honest with you.
Sonic.
I was about to say Sonic.
I need more.
Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania is correct. Sorry,
The
Sonic
weird
fans.
thing is, I was watching NS play it like a week ago.
That's Are you ready? Next one. $19.98. Ryan knows this one. Ryan's gonna get this one.
Ryan may guess. Oh, it sounds like I know it, but I've never played it.
Ryan, break the hearts. Let's go.
We've mentioned that character tonight.
Might be.
Yes, Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Rob's there. Banjo Kazooie is correct. Cracking on. Are you ready? You ready? I'm going to turn that one off. I don't think you can quite hear that one.
Context.
Action adventure hack and slash video game. It is a spin-off. I'm going to tell you that because you'll get it.
Oh, is it Metal Gear Rising?
It is Metal Gear Rising. What's the score? I forgot.
It's too low, man.
Just piss you off.
2-2.
Yeah.
Don't say this. Well, you better get this one, I swear to God. Right, here it is.
It's like an Evan game.
It is, actually. 2003, I think it's 2002, actually. 2002. Rob, you upset Rob, mate. Sorry, you need context. Action adventure game. It's first person shooter. What is that now? 2002. Was exclusive to one of them. I'll give you a clue.
Time Splitters.
Not Time Splitters.
Red Faction.
Not Red Faction. It's a spin-off, but not really. There's like a drastic... okay, first-person adventure rather than first-person shooter is what? It is the... I don't know. You've not got it, John.
Sounds a bit System Shock. That's
Not System Shock, mate.
James Bond game.
Not James Bond.
Lost on this one.
This person may or may not be in Super Smash Bros.
Oh, Metroid Echoes, please.
That is more.
Metroid Prime Echoes.
It's not Metroid Prime Echoes, Rob. Jam's very close with that answer, by the way.
Yeah, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I'm just giving it dropped it.
No, I'm out.
You just guess.
It's going to be Metroid Prime.
Yes, there you go. Metroid Prime it is.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Rob. Jam, you understand I couldn't give you Metroid Prime Echoes because that is the second one.
Yes, I know. Yes.
Or Dark Echoes as it's called in Japan. But gentlemen, that is the show. Let me get rid of Jam's name here now.
Rob, your name's going up.
It's time, mate. I believe you folded on purpose, I believe that, Jam. So we're give Robbie
Took one for the team.
Yes, mate. We'll be back on Tuesday. Probably very excited to see the Smash character. I can't wait. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure. What are you up to this weekend? Are you chilling?
Yeah, I'm going out finally for the first time.
Fucking hell, mate. Where are you off?
Yeah.
Into a pub or?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Sammy is leaving the area, so she's coming down, and a few of us from the Waldron that used to work there going.
Bloody hell. We're rolling back the years, mate.
Fair years, yeah.
That is good times. Rob, what are you up to, mate? You chilling?
I'm going to the Waldron, apparently.
I'm also on the Waldron. We'll go to the Waldron. Mate, you up to anything, Rob, this weekend? You just chilling?
In all honesty, no, I've got absolutely nothing planned. It's more than likely just going to be playing Destiny 2.
No, mate. I might jump in if I can. I'm just chilling. I'm going to see my dad on Saturday. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, father. You're a gimp.
Happy birthday.
But yes. Yeah, I'm probably just playing some video games. Sleep as well. But gentlemen, everyone watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Those in the chat now, thank you so much. You've been a pleasure. We'll see you next Tuesday for a very special casual report. Timing's going to be about 6:30, something like that. We'll just jump in, do some predictions, and then just go for it. But yeah, gentlemen, thank you. Everyone, thank you. Goodbye. Keep it casual.
Bye.
Laters.